Everyone, welcome back to Trailhead Ranger NJ. And in our series of preparing for Salesforce OmniStudio Developer Certification, today we will be targeting this module, that is OmniStudio FlexCard Building and Publishing. So let's get started with this module. We will be talking about how we are building the flex card, what are its publishing ways, and how we can make it available for different pages like lightning pages, community pages, experience builder. So let's talk about those. Our first unit in this is work with child flex card. So challenge 1, work with child flex card. In this we are saying that there are two types of flex card, if you remember, parent and child. While creating a flex card, they are providing us with an option of is child flex card checkbox. If we enable that, if we check that checkbox, that means we are establishing that we want this flex card to be used as child flex card. So why do we create child flex card? Because we can make it available for different flex cards. Like we can make it specific for one functionality or one use case, and then we can reuse it to different parent flex cards. And we can have multiple child flex cards for different types of data sources. We can also use child flex cards as flyouts, that is if we want to use our data sources as third party services or API enabled services, such as, yeah. So this, and we can pass our data from parent to child data node, and then using we can clone our existing flex cards to create a new flex cards. So let's come to the quiz. First question is, which of these is a reason to create a child flex card? First option is to embed it in multiple flex cards. Yes, we can embed it in multiple parent flex cards to reuse it. Second option is to include multiple data sources in a single flex card. Yes. Third is to display data as a flyout. Yes, so E option should be the correct one. Second is, which of these can be used as a data source for a child flex card? First is the parent flex card data source. Yes. Second, independent data source. Yes, independent, that is we talked about SQL, SOSL search, Apex, REST API. Such data source we can also use. Third is only Salesforce data sources. So not only Salesforce data sources, so A and B should be the correct answer. We will select D option and then check. Okay, let me refresh the page again. Let's select this and check. So we have completed our this quiz. Let's move on to the next unit, that is build a flex card with external data. So in our flex card we will be using external data this time. So what external data sources are present? That is legacy data sources, on premises data sources, API integration, and third party data and applications. Okay, and then if we talk about flyouts, what is flyouts, when do we use it? Flyout can display information from long text strings which does not fit in the standard flex cards. And also if we want to display the data from child records, such as open cases for an account or additional actions. There are three types of flyout, that is child flex card, OmniScript, and custom LWC. So this they are giving us an example. How do we create a flex card? First we will, if we want to create it as a flyout, first we will select its action type as flyout, and then flyout type will be child card. It could be OmniScript or custom LWC. Then we will select the activated child flex card to use it, and it will open in model. This we will embed it in parent flex card. Okay. Okay, let's come to the quiz. Our first question is, what is a potential external data source that can be used in a flex card? First is a legacy system such as an outdated financial system. Yes. Second, a web API. Yes. Third is on-premises data warehouses containing historical and current enterprise data. So E option should be the correct one. Second, which element is required to create a flyout? Action element, if you remember. So let's check. We are done with this challenge as well. Let's move on to the next unit. Uh, this is saying add flex card states and conditions. So in LWC, we use template if or else, in case, or LWC if and else. If we want our particular part of component to be display condition wise, that if this condition is true, then only we want it to display, otherwise not. So similarly in flex cards we do have states. So generally an active state when there's that data to display, and another one is blank or open state, as we say, when either a limited actions are present or there is no data to display. So we can create a state by cloning already present state, that is active state, and we can preview it. And in the flex card there is two things, if you notice. We can create version, and other thing is we can clone existing flex card. So when do we create a version of a flex card, and when do we clone the already existing flex card? So version we usually do when we want to make slight modification, either to test its behavior or layout or styling, or if we want to replace the old one just because we want to add an update. And to clone a flex card we use it when we want it to create independently from its parent, and or either if we want to change its name, author, so then we clone the flex card. Let's come to the quiz. Its first question is, how do you create a new state on a flex card? So we can clone the active state, version the active state, and add a state element. So A and C is the correct answer. We can clone it, or either we can add the state element. Second question is, when should you version a flex card instead of clone it? So version when there is a modification. If when you want to change the name, then we use clone. When you want to make it available independently from its parent, then also we clone it. So first option should be the correct one. Yes. Let's move on to the next unit. Activate and publish flex cards. Okay, so we do have publish options. In publish options, if you see this diagram, we will have master label. Using this label we can identify, or we can find our flex card in the list of make it available for community or lightning pages. API version is to make it available or make it suitable for our web. Then is expose if we want our flex card to be available public. SVG, any image if we want to use in this flex card. And then targets are the list of options where we wanted to make it available, like app page, home page, record, community page, community default. So this. Then add a flex card to lightning page. We can do it by drag and drop from lightning pages, similarly in experience pages. And then there is setting in setup. First is omni interaction configuration, where we want our flex card to be available. And then second is OmniStudio setting, where this standard OmniStudio runtime setting should be enabled in order to find our flex card in the lightning page availability section. So let's come to the quiz. First question is, which of these are lightning app pages you can create to build a lightning console? Okay, so console page no, home page B yes, record page yes. So B and C is the correct answer. Second is, if you can't find the flex card you want to drag to the console in custom component list, how would you troubleshoot? Okay, so we need to make sure our card should be activated, and then in the target list it should be checked. So B and C, let's see. Yes, so we have completed our this module, that is OmniStudio FlexCard building and publishing. So if you like the video, please like it, subscribe the channel, and in next video we will be targeting our OmniScripts module in this series. Thank you.